But what about this? Portland Town Council has recently agreed a motion put forward in a meeting by my next guest, Kia Pope, a Green Party councillor for Underhill, who's persuaded fellow councillors that the council should write to the King calling on him to intervene to prevent the incinerator going ahead. Kia joins me on the line now. Kia, morning.
Good morning, Steve. How are you doing?
Yeah, very well. Nice to have you with us. We talked a lot on the show about the controversial incinerator over recent years. What people might not realise is, I guess, the way that Portland has a direct line to His Majesty, if you like.
Yeah, so, I mean, just to explain that a little bit, Portland, for over 1,000 years, has been a royal manor. Now, what that means is that we were never actually part of the feudal system. We never had a lord, and we dealt, in a way, directly with the king. So we have a Court Leet who liaises with the king on our behalf. Now, that runs even to today. So under an ancient agreement, the king pays Portland for every ton of stone quarried. We still do the beating of the bounds and all those good things. So still very much alive and well. We're one of the, I think there's 2 of us left in the UK that have this special status.
Oh, really? Okay. I know that Wareham still has a Court Leet event. I don't know if it's them who have that direct line to the king as well. But look, so what you are going to now write to the king and say, look, we've got this special connection with you and this thing's happening on our doorstep which some of us are concerned about?
Yeah, that's the plan. So, I mean, in terms of the feeling on Portland, you know, we've had a lot of projects imposed on us in the last few years. I'm sure you're aware that people on the island didn't necessarily want. So, you know, in the view that we are being largely forgotten by national government, by the powers that be, we're appealing to who we can, and the king is the one we reach out to in this case. Yeah,
the High Court most recently dismissed an appeal into the government giving the go-ahead to this incinerator. Are you realistically expecting His Majesty to get into this, or is this just, you know, like you say, an attempt to grab headlines and just use any avenue that's available to you?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're not asking the king to intervene on political matters. What we want to do, we want to present an alternative vision to this incinerator. So we're not NIMBYs. We do want development on Portland. We want to contribute to the grid. We just want to do that in a renewable, environmentally friendly way that won't burn hundreds of thousands of tons of trash on our doorstep. So what we really want, we're inviting the king to come to Portland. We'll give him a tour of the island and we'll show him directly all the amazing things we could do instead of this incinerator. And our hope is that people will pay attention to that and it will gain some traction, because it really is madness building this incinerator here.
Let me just give the counter view to what you call madness there. So Power Fuel Portland, who are behind this, say this facility will have the capacity to process up to 200,000 tonnes of waste a year and create enough energy to power about 30,000 homes. They say hazardous and clinical waste won't be burnt. And Portland Port, where the incinerator will be based, have said the power plant was vital to the port's future, allowing it to offer shore power to docked cruise ships. I guess it goes without saying, Kia, given your Green Party credentials, that this, you know, this is something that you whatever you do in this letter to the king, this is something that you will continue to oppose as the time passes.
Absolutely. I mean, they're not building any more of these incinerators across the rest of the country after this one. So once this one's operational, we will continue to fight. We'll get it stopped. It's not happening. We're not burning this much trash on the doorsteps of our neighbours, friends and colleagues.
Okay, Kia. Well, look, good luck with the letter writing bit of it, at least. What have you given the responsibility of writing letters to the king to someone? Is that a handwritten job? Is that a quill job? Is that something you use your word processor or your typewriter for?
Yeah, I've stayed well away from GPT for it. I can say that much. But yeah, no, we have a draft approved, so that'll be sent out shortly, and we'll make that available to you to have a look at, Steve.
Much obliged. Kia Pope there, who is Green Party councillor for Underhill and a member for planning on Portland Town Council. It's BBC Radio Solent.